Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dina Oktaviana from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Mataram University of Mandalika Education 2020. Today, my presentation is about potential of Ashitaba leaf as a prebiotic source in feed on cholesterol and blood triglyceride levels of broiler chicken. Okay, let me start from the introduction. To achieve broiler chicken production standards, we need feed ingredients to have a good quality and quantity. Feed plays a very important role in the success of poultry farming because the cost of feed controls about 60 to 70% of the total production cost of poultry farms. Phytobiotics are a type of phytochemical that are purely derived from plants. As an additive, this material is reported to be able to stimulate growth and at the same time be used to maintain the health of poultry. The utilization of prebiotic as a natural growth promoters has been identified as an effective alternative to antibiotics. One source or material that can be used as a source of prebiotic is Ashitaba leaf as a source of probiotics. Ashitaba is a multifunctional plant because it is rich in vitamins, minerals, amino acids, mineral elements, and active substances. Ashitaba plants can be used as a source of antioxidant, especially the leaves, because they contain chemical compounds such as alkaloid, saponin, glycoside, triterpenoid, and chalcone. Next, judging from potential of Ashitaba leaves as a source of probiotic in feed, research is needed to be able to know the cholesterol and triglyceride levels of broiler chicken blood. Research purposes. Knowing the use of Ashitaba leaves as a source of prebiotic in feed against cholesterol levels and blood triglycerides of broiler chicken aged 5 weeks. Next, materials and methods. Research materials. The study was conducted from April 10 to May 8, 2019 in a broiler chicken house located in the Praia village, Praia district, Central Lombok Regency, West Nusa Tenggara Province. Livestock. The cattle used in this study were day-old unsexed broiler chicken produced by PT Malindo Feed Mill with 25 heads. The sample size in this study was determined based on the feathers formula in Hanipa, and the number of samples of the rounded to be 5 heads. Next, ration arrangement. The basal feed used in this study was a complete feed of BR1 from 1 until 3 weeks old and BR2 for weeks 4 and 5 with the following nutrient content. In the table 1, nutrient content of feed ingredients such as below. It is contained of feed ingredients Ashitaba leaf flour, basal feed, and filler, and it is based on the analysis at the 2019 UGM Faculty of Animal Nutrition Laboratory, and the second one is based on the feed composition table on the basal feed label. And in the table 2, you can see the composition of the ration formulation, so from PO, P1, P2, P3, and P4. Chicken grouping. 25 broilers were placed in 5 different feed treatment groups. Each treatment group was given refraction 5 times. In this study, each group was given 1 head, so that all of the broiler chicks were evenly distributed in 25 cage units, or experimental units. All chickens are kept for 35 days. Okay, next one, measurement of blood cholesterol and triglyceride levels. The first one is analysis of blood cholesterol levels. Measurements of cholesterol levels using the T8 ODPAP enzymatic reaction method. 3 ml of blood drawn using 3 ml sterile syringes. The blood taken is inserted into a tube without anticoagulants or put on the lid, then put into a box filled with ice and analyzed in a laboratory. The instrument used for analysis is the spectrophotometer. The working principle is 1 millisample or standard plus 1000 microliters or 1 milliregen solution mix and incubated for 20 minutes at room temperature, then examined with a spectrophotometer. Normal blood cholesterol level in dogs range from 120 until 200 milligram. And then the second one is analysis triglycerides. Measurement of triglyceride levels using the enzymatic ratio method GPO-PAP. 3 ml of blood drawn using 3 ml sterile syringes. The blood taken is inserted into a tube with anticoagulants, Part O on the lid, then put into a box filled with ice and analyzed in a laboratory. The instrument we use for analysis is the spectrophotometer. The working principle is 1 millisample or standard plus 100 microliters or 1 milliregen solution mix and incubated for 20 minutes at room temperature, then examined with a spectrophotometer. Normal triglyceride levels in dogs range from 400 until 500 milligram. Analysis of data. All research data will be statistically tested using a completely randomized directional pattern design. The average, the average differences between treatment was further tested by Duncan's test according to Steele and Torrey 1993. And result and discussion. In the table 3, cholesterol levels and triglyceride in serum blood of broiler chickens aged 35 days that get the addition of Ashitaba leaf flour, you can see in the table. And then the result is not significant effect. Cholesterol levels. Based on statistical analysis shows that cholesterol levels of broiler chickens which are given food with additional Ashitaba leaves up to the level of 2% have no significant effect. Survey 1992 states that cholesterol in the blood is affected by genetic, age, and food consumed. Ashitaba leaves contain a small amount of Ashitaba sap, in which Ashitaba sap contains a lot of chalcone compounds, which are two flavonoid compounds and function as an antioxidant, chantigel, and for hydroxyproline, which is only owned by the Ashitaba plants and function as an antioxidant that can be used to reduce cholesterol levels in the body, monitor cholesterol levels, regulated blood pressure, suppress acid secretion, and prevent thrombus formation. The action of antioxidant in Ashitaba leaf extract serves to reduce the activity of LDL, antioxidant in some tissues caused by free radicals that occur due to the accumulation of cholesterol in the blood. With reduced LDL oxidation activity, VLDL, and lipoprotein lipase enzymes do not contain much LDL as a result in the blood decrease. Decreased LDL levels make HDL not depressed and smooth in removing excess cholesterol in the blood so that cholesterol in the blood drops. Pirazula 2015. Next, blood triglycerides. Based on statistical analysis showed that the addition of Ashitaba leaves up to 2% level didn't significantly affect the blood triglycerides level of broiler chicken that were kept for 5 weeks. The average blood triglyceride level in this study was 116.80 to 176.20 milligram. Camalia et al. 2014 stated that blood triglyceride level of broiler chickens given additional katuk leaves at levels 1, 2, and 3% range from 68.25 until 76 milligram. Results obtained in this study when compared, the blood triglyceride levels tend to be higher. This is due to change in the synthesis of fatty acid from rations consumed by the chicken. The higher the fatty acid produced from the carbohydrate and protein lipogenesis process and amino acids. And triglycerides synthesized in the liver also increase and directly affect the concentration of blood serum triglycerides. According to Lehminger, 1997, cited by Kamalia 2014, state that triglycerides are synthesized in the liver. High fat content in the tissues is influenced by serum triglyceride levels derived from the fat synthesis in the liver. The balanced energy of the expanded ration protein can increase the concentration of triglyceride present in the blood serum. So we can conclude that the application of Ashitaba leaf flour to a level of 2% has no significant effect on blood cholesterol and triglyceride levels of broiler chicken at 5 weeks. That's all my presentation. Thank you.